We're waiting at the gate. It's very exciting. We only have an hour and 5 minutes till we board, so we'll see you there. We had a very scary moment. I didn't have my wallet, it was gone. I thought we were coming home, but this very nice, who was it? Yeah, one of the airline stewards, I don't know, came up with my wallet just as I was about to call for a ride back home. Starting off good, huh? That's all right. Well, we made it to Heathrow Airport and we got some money with, who is that? Queen's still on the money. I don't actually know where we're going now, but we're gonna try to get one of those Oyster cards and see if we can get on the tube. Right, on the underground.
On the tube.
We got a robot cleaner.
How fast does it go?
The underground is not underground. Okay, we're in Paddington Station. I think we're going the right way. This is an old, cool place. Okay, we're in Kensington High Street Station. This is near our hotel. Look at this. It's the Mayo Chicken Savor Meal Deal. We call it a McChicken. They call it a Mayo Chicken. How cool is that? Okay, we're now in the line, or excuse me, the queue for Kensington Palace. This is the place where Queen Victoria grew up. Seems like it should be fancier, don't you think? Okay, we're at the Sunken Gardens at Kensington Palace.
Float around.
This was one of Princess Di's favorite places to hang out. We survived the tube experience, the underground. Did you enjoy that? Wasn't very enjoyable, but we made it. We're standing in front of the Ritz Hotel and we're going to take the night bus around London.
My name's Chris. I'm going to be your guide for the next hour and a half, you lucky lot. Our driver is Andy. He's just had his license back again, so he's going to be driving us around. We're going to get going in just a few minutes' time, but just a few safety notes at the back. If you are at the back in the open top section, please remain seated, hands and feet inside at all times. If you do drop anything at all, just raise your hands, I'll raise mine, and we'll wave goodbye to what we just dropped, because we shan't be stopping. Travelled underneath after her coffin left Westminster Abbey on the carriage. It was pulled by about 100 soldiers, came directly underneath the Wellington Arch there, where it was transferred into a hearse just there and driven for about 40 minutes to Windsor Castle. That was where she was eventually laid to rest in Knightsbridge. For example, as we go past these traffic lights overhead on our left-hand side, you're going to see a restaurant called Nusret. Most expensive restaurant in London. If you want to buy a steak from Nusret, it's going to cost you £1,350 for a steak. Dedicated to the animal kingdom, designed specifically to be a museum for the animal kingdom. It's often dubbed the Cathedral of Nature. It's a stunning building indeed. It's got a lot of species that Charles Darwin collected on his voyages on the Beagle. Big dinosaur exhibition on display. It is free to go to, but during the busy seasons, so now you do need to book a time slot, but it's just inside there. That big triangular building, actually, just on our immediate right-hand side, that's Westminster Hall. That's where the Queen's coffin was during the run-up to her funeral. So for 4 days, her coffin was on display there. So the London Eye originally opened on the 31st of December 1999. It was called the Millennium Wheel originally. It's about 500 steps, but I highly recommend a visit to St. Paul's if you get the chance. The steps here, feed the birds, tuppence a bag. She sits on the steps of St. Paul's. Mary Poppins, this is where she feeds the birds. It's where Charles and Diana were married in 1981. Fingers crossed that goes well. But here she is, Tower Bridge. '66, yes. So he built it just outside the city of London so he could keep an eye on his people. Well, just here on the right, you probably can't quite see it, but that's one of the last remaining sections of the Roman wall, just there. That's about 2,000 years old, so you can see how high the Roman wall would have been. And we have a saying actually in this country where if a place is really busy, we say it's like Piccadilly Circus round here. And this literally is like Piccadilly Circus round here. Yeah, it's not a great joke, I granted.
This is a Circle Line train via Liverpool Street and King's Cross and Pembroke. The next station is Monument.
What?
They watch the gap. Not mind the gap.
Watch the gap. Yeah. Alright, I'm very excited. You can see the Tower of London behind me, but right next to me is a wall built by the Romans. See these long Roman bricks? This is the first Roman building I've ever seen, and I'm wicked excited. Look how excited Maddie is. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, indeed, this is the Roman Emperor Trajan. The Roman wall. But what Maddie likes is this pigeon right here.
I don't think that's
or whatever it is. What are you?
It's eating a grain.
Maddie really likes the birds we have here. The ducks, as she calls them. Ducks everywhere.
Look, it's a blue
Ducks
duck.
that look like pigeons.
It's a blue duck.
I think we have Paddington. Is this Paddington? Hello, Paddington. So this is the moat of the Tower of London. Doesn't have much water in it right now. They're actually planting wildflowers, isn't that nice? Having fun?
Huh?
Having fun? Let's see your new sweatshirt. Must be one of the prisoners. We're in the Tower of London. I hope they let us out.
It's raining.
Look at the doors. So should we go look at the torture dungeon or the crown jewels? What do you think?
We got two.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
What's that?
They've all got animals at their feet.
Good morning! Good morning! And welcome to History
His Majesty's Royal Palace and Fortress, the Tower of London, a World Heritage Site. My name is Barry. I'm one of 35 yeoman warders, better known as Beefeaters, that has the privilege to work but also to live here at the Tower of London. The last house on the left-hand side was where I used to live for the first 6 months I was here. It was awesome. My back window was an arrow slit. How cool is that? It's amazing. You couldn't see much, but it was great, honestly. If you look the other way, next to the shop, you see a tall, narrow archway. This is known as the Sallyport, or the Royal Entrance, beyond which it's a small drawbridge that leads out to the Queen's Stairs and then directly down to the River Thames. Well, today, it is still a place of torture. You can go in there, by all means do, but you will hear cries of anguish, because today, it's the gift shop. And the cries of anguish are all you lovely parents that have seen their prices in there.
Those things you joust with, you know, you hold that as you ride in a horse. In the Natural History Museum. Going to go up the escalator into the dinosaur egg, is it?
I don't know. Something rather.
Going
Look, it's
up
the
to
Crescent
egg.
Saturn.
Yes. Going into the egg. Any creepy crawlies.
Look, it's got hair. Winter cats, that's creepy crawly.
So important, but we do need to be a bit more specific, because when we talk about sheep farming around here, we are not interested in eating them. No, we do not want to eat the sheep, especially the little lambs.
You did.
The other one, it was a lot closer.
The cow?
Yeah.
Picture a million times. Look at these little doors.
There's a vehicle coming in a moment. Okay.
So the name Burford basically means hill town on the river. Now, one place to definitely spend a few moments of your time is the Church of St. John the Baptist here on the right hand side. As we pass, you can see the doors are open. Now, the Cotswolds as a region is known for having lots of lovely churches. There's a bit of history to explain as to why. We'll go into that maybe later. But of the many lovely churches in the region, St. John the Baptist here in Burford, definitely one of them. With a history of nearly 1,000 years, there's been a place of worship on this site for much longer than that.
It's so cold.
What?
It's so cold.
It's cold. It's not cold.
Guys, you've now done the entire village. That one street and here.
So we're at a little 1,000-year-old church. Church of St. John.
Later and be like, I should have.
I'm in the Cotswolds in front of a yard sale. But I'm not allowed to go. It'll take too long. Oh no. It's a little different. Dog in the water. Sounds like the name of a village around here. Dog in the water. Well, we finally made it onto a double-decker bus on the upstairs. Don't actually know if this is going to the right place. But hey, we're on vacation, right?
Yeah,
Wherever we go, we'll be in England somewhere, I guess.
Hyde Park Corner.
Okay, brother, we went way out of our way for your birthday this year. We traveled all the way to London to 221B Baker Street just to say happy birthday to you. It's a few days late, but
definitely.
it took us a while to get here. I think Baker Street has changed a bit. There's a Five Guys, a Dunkin' Donuts, a Baskin Robbins, and a Subway within like the next half block. We're gonna try to get in this museum. The line's about 20 miles long. But anything for you, brother. I say, Holmes, the chap's getting on in years, ain't he? Yes, indeed, Watson. He's getting quite old. Well, the line to get in this place is an hour, so we're going to go somewhere else. But happy birthday from 221B Baker Street. Okay, I am in front of Westminster Abbey, which is one of the places I wanted to see the most here. Unfortunately, I was a dummy and booked tickets to Winchester Cathedral instead, which is like an hour from here. So I don't know if we're going to make it in or not, but we're going to see. There's a juggler over there. What? Juggler.
We're going to see the lights as well.
Đi mở lên. Look at that. They don't have eggs in the bellies. Actually, that one might, but it's a big belly.
It's piranhas.
I want to see them eat something.
I want to see them eat a cow.
Okay.
Sir Isaac Newton. All right, we're here at the London Eye. Okay, we finally got some proper British drizzly weather. Just in time to see Stonehenge. Look at those rocks. Those are very rocky rocks, don't you think? Very old rocks. Most rocks are old. But there we go. You can see I can't control this camera very well. Look at that.
No, mine is a crow.
It's a crow.
Because now there's multiple.
My superpowers my entire life.
Yeah, they are.
You see France.
I got some chalk.
Found some chalk.
Snails. And he's coming out. Fossils in here.
Yeah, all this chalk is from shells from millions of years ago. That's where it all comes from.
There are fossils in here.
Probably is.
Now Dover has got a town, not the most attractive town. It's got its usual suspects. It has a Battle of Britain museum down at the bottom. Some of these hill forts that the Second World War soldiers used.
Okay, we went to the cliffs of Dover this morning. That was fun. Right now we're in the medieval city of Canterbury. You can see these ancient houses behind me. And this way we have Canterbury Cathedral, where Thomas Becket was murdered 1,000 years ago. Always wanted to see this place. Here's the Harry Potter store.
Sorry to say, just tell the teacher we're serving USA. Got you serving at
Just hold them up so they're there. I'll get this one to sit on your shoulder.